The Amulet of Djed Pilar, a narrative video. What is an amulet? An amulet can be worn as a charm, or it can be an object preventative against evil, mischief, disease, or witchcraft, or it can be placed on a coffin. Such is the function of this particular amulet. The Amulet of Djed Pilar has important symbolism. Two of its most important symbols are related to the theme of death. The first involves the escapism from death. The Djed Pilar represents the god Osiris, god of the afterlife, the underworld, and of the dead. The amulet was placed on the mummy. A spell would be spoken from the Egyptian Book of the Dead. The intent was to help the deceased regain the use of their spine through the god Osiris. The representation of resurrection by the Djed Pilar was of great importance. It is, in fact, often seen in hieroglyphic inscriptions and upon architectural structures. The second symbolism was that of the ritual of raising the Djed Pilar, also known as the Renewal Festival. The ceremony was meant to represent the resurrection of the god Osiris, who had been killed and scattered into pieces by his brother Set. Another relation of this object to death is that of its symbolism as a cultural artifact. The Amulet of Djed Pilar provides both evidence as an object and is a symbol of cultural memory of one of the most historically important dynasties of all time, the Egyptian dynasty. In terms of innovation, the Amulet of Djed Pilar represents material innovation of faience during the late period. Faience refers to a fine lead glaze applied onto an earthenware body and impressed onto a mold to take on a particular shape, such as that of the Djed Pilar. Its major components are silica, similar to glass. After initial stoneworking methods during the Third Intermediate Period, faience production flourished in the late period, with mass production of the highest quality. The material of faience was intended to resemble precious stones, such as that of lapis lazuli and turquoise. Most of the surviving amulets belonging to the Petrie Museum, of which this particular amulet is from, in fact date back to the late period and are made of faience. The Amulet of Djed Pilar not only shows the closeness with the afterlife, but also the material innovation which flourished throughout history.